Welcome back to the Sunday Showdown. I'm playing the 7th Ghost, Dcms, a C3 company with a lance, and then a heavy vehicle supporting cast, versus the Armageddon Starblades, who are using their own captured C3 technology and Savannah Master Force to clash on the world of Diron in their urban district. Going over, there's multiple alleys and fences and places to play, but there's also plenty of towers and platforms to use and abuse. I took the shorter side of the field while my opponent got the larger side of the field. Deployment. I deployed in the middle, knowing I could branch out. We have 5 objectives, 1 in the middle, 1 in each deployment zone, and 1 in the no man's land between deployment zones for battle domination with 5 objectives. My opponent said my force looked intimidating, even though he had more heavies and assaults than I did. Turn 1 was all about maneuvering, getting position, and trying to reach out and scare the enemy. Trying to flank out and secure the middle, and then trying to turn around and put pressure on his back forces. This is actually turn 2 footage in the wrong place, but needless to say, the game started with the Warhammers on top of the building and my flyers branching out. However, we'll roll with it. This was in the middle of the game where we were trying to control points 2 turns in, but effectively, this is how the match went. Even though there was an error with how my opponent built his forces, it was nothing terrible that couldn't be corrected. However, this is going into a turn 2 snafu. I scared his Warhammers off the field. They ran down the building instead of holding their position. Coming back around, you'll see that my forces have flexed forward, but a lot of my forces only have 1 or 2 health. I have 8 peregrines and good dice rollings going to level my forces instantly. This is technically still turn 2. We double recorded. However, my spider on top of the building didn't make it. His forces rolled around to the front, and we were trading sprint C3 helicopters all day. I lost 2. I lost one of my Challenger combat tanks. I pounded his dragons and scaled the building. His spiders weren't a threat, but me losing so many sprints. That's my last green sprint with my spider facing the enemy. My 2 peregrines came to beat up on asunder. His C3 company is not in shambles yet, but they are leaning back. We chase down that Bishamon. My Nixes are in position to pounce. Next turn, 2 peregrines are shooting in the middle. The 2 red peregrines are helping finish off the 2 grand dragons. The Naginata got popped in the face for a critical hit, which ended up doing an FCS hit. Turn 3 officially. My Gabriels did not get a chance to outrun and flank against the Savannah Masters. I am running pylons and 2 Air 4 carriers, which are using suppression hits against the Savannah Masters, which kept the Savannah Masters honest and pushed them back. We did crack one of the spiders that came forward. We hit the red Warhammer with Hetzers, and we just pounded out a lot of the opposition as we were looking around for opportunities for free hits. The peregrines being able to patrol and fly through unchecked and unabated did give opportunity for me to go ahead and hit softer targets, pound out armor, cracked his Crockett. We beat up on his Shugenja, didn't finish it off. We pounded the archers, and then we continued to hunt down anything coming towards the center, where I consolidated the majority of my forces. His indirect fire beat on the Shugenja and forced it to retreat, but turn 4, coming into the last part of the game, I ran it forward. We finished off the Warhammer. Savannah Masters popped my Dasher. My force on top of the tower was doing what it could. I lost the Nixes. I lost 3 out of 4 Hetzers. The Starplates got 2 objectives. They beat up on the Gabriels. I couldn't finish them off. And the artillery whiffed really bad the last going turn. But we secured 3 objectives over 2 for DCMS victory. Diorama secured. The Armageddon Starblades fell back.